Hey, it's really cold and windy today, so I'm sitting in my truck to film today's episode. I want to tell you about a moment I recently had to ask myself a pretty tough question in life. That question was, if something unexpected happened tomorrow, would I actually be ready for it? Not on theory, not on paper, but in life, for my family. And the honest answer surprised me a little bit. See, my family and we live a pretty simple life. We don't overspend. We grow food. We buy our meat in whole animal form from local farmers whenever we can. We've done a lot to cut back over the years. And on the outside, it looked really responsible. But when I really looked at it, I realized I had just enough margin to feel comfortable, not enough to stay steady. And those two things, they're different. See, the moment I realized this, it wasn't a crisis. It was just an ordinary week. Groceries, they're still a little higher than expected, but an expense hit that I forgot about. Something small came up. It just needed replacing. It wasn't anything dramatic that made me think about all this, but I felt the squeeze more than I should have. And that's when it hit me. I had confused living simply with living prepared. You see, minimalism isn't automatically resilient. So I sat down and asked myself some hard questions. And I didn't ask, what more can I cut? Because I've already cut a lot over the years when you think about the way I used to live. But instead of asking how to cut, I asked, where am I still dependent in life? Where am I fragile in life? Where am I assuming that things will run smoothly? See, preparedness isn't always about stockpiling. It's about reducing or getting rid of vulnerability. And that was the shift I wanted to make more of. So I've made 3 big decisions in my life that have helped me through this. A cash budget. There's something about using physical cash when you buy things and spend money every week that makes you more aware of what you're doing. I found even being debt-free using a debit card, at the gas pump, it's way easier to just scan it versus me physically giving the Ben Franklin to the clerk. When money is physically gone, it's gone. I think a cash budget helps you realize that a lot more. Secondly, I've chosen skills over convenience. Okay, we do a lot more cooking from scratch now, grow a lot of our own food. We fix everything that we can ourselves. I can't tell you the last time a repair person has been out to my house. I just watch YouTube and figure out how to do it, or call some buddies and figure out how to fix what needs to be fixed. Convenience is comfortable, but skills will build confidence, and you learn so much doing these repairs yourself. Even on a car, like, figure out how to fix it. It's neat knowing how things work. Lastly, and third, no more borrowing. We made the decision that debt, it's just not a part of our strategy anymore. We paid off everything that we owed, and we're not going to borrow again. Peace is just better leverage, knowing that I'm not in debt to anybody. The only obligation I have financially is to pay my property taxes every year. And if you can get to that point in life, really helps you relax a little bit, and it's a good thing, and you're less dependent on systems. Now, I don't think any of this is extreme. I do have a smaller house, but I'm okay with that. It's my choice. But it really makes space when you put these things together, and space creates steadiness, and that helps you relax a little bit. See, I don't want to live in fear, but I do want to live responsible. There's a difference in those two things. Fear reacts, responsibility prepares. And as a husband and a dad, I don't want to just assume things will work out in life. I want to build a life that's good, that doesn't break when pressure comes, because it's going to come. The Bible talks about when you go through hardships in life, it's going to happen. See, I'm not trying to be extreme on this channel. I'm not trying to disconnect from the world, being out in the woods every day. I'm just trying to build some margin, because margin protects peace, and peace protects families. If you're trying to build that kind of steadiness too, you're in the right place. This is Survival of the Beardest, and I'll catch you in a few more days.